In the heart of an ancient, whispering forest, there lived a golden finch named Zephyr. He was a creature of vibrant color and song, beloved by the trees and the wind. However, Zephyr possessed a peculiar habit that set him apart from the rest of the flock. Around his delicate neck, he wore a small woven pouch. While other birds spent their days chasing the horizon, Zephyr spent his time collecting pebbles. He was terrified of forgetting. He believed that every moment of his life, whether a burst of joy or a pang of sorrow, was a jewel that had to be preserved. So he created a ritual. If he felt the warmth of a perfect sunrise, he would find a smooth white quartz to represent that happiness. If he endured a cold storm or a moment of fear, he would select a jagged gray rock to symbolize the struggle. He etched a memory into each stone and dropped it into his pouch. To Zephyr, this satchel was not a burden. It was his identity. He told himself, "The white stones will keep me happy when the days are dark, and the gray stones will make me wise so I never make the same mistake twice." In the beginning, the pouch was light, swinging gently as he darted through the canopy. But time is a relentless accumulation. Day after day, stone after stone, the pouch began to swell. Slowly, the weight began to steal the sky from him. Zephyr's soaring loops turned into low, labored glides. He could no longer reach the high branches where the sweetest berries grew. While his friends danced in the clouds, Zephyr was forced closer to the forest floor, his breath shallow, his wings straining against the heavy silk strap around his neck. Yet, he refused to empty it. He felt that to throw away a stone was to throw away a piece of himself. One afternoon, breathless and hopping along a low, mossy route, Zephyr crossed paths with Orion, an old, weathered owl known for his piercing sight. Orion peered down from his perch, eyeing the bulging sack that dragged the little finch's head low. "Little one," Orion rumbled, his voice like distant thunder, "why do you chain yourself to the earth?" Zephyr puffed out his chest, exhausted but defensive. "I am not chained. I am carrying my life. This pouch holds my history, my greatest joys, and my hardest lessons. Without it, I am nothing." The owl blinked slowly. "You are mistaken. You are trading the freedom of the sky for a bag of dead rocks. If you carry yesterday so tightly that you cannot fly today, are you truly alive?" Zephyr felt a flash of anger. He felt misunderstood. Turning his back on the owl, he tried to fly away, but he could only manage a clumsy flutter, dragging his treasures behind him. Weeks passed, and the seasons turned. The pouch was now overflowing, tearing at the seams. Zephyr had lost the ability to fly entirely. He was a creature of the air, now condemned to walk the earth like a flightless beetle, his wings aching and atrophied. Then came the great rains. The sky opened up, turning the forest floor into a slick, churning river of mud. The other birds took to the high branches for safety, but Zephyr was stuck below. He tried to scramble up a rock, but the weight of the stones, hundreds of old arguments, old victories, and old regrets, acted like an anchor. He slipped. The heavy satchel dragged him down into the wet earth. He flapped his fragile wings frantically, but the stones were relentless. The very things he believed were his survival kit became the weight that doomed him. When the storm broke and the sun returned, the forest was silent. Orion glided down to the muddy bank. There lay Zephyr, still bound to his bag of rocks, buried under the weight of a past he refused to release. Orion looked at the motionless bird with a heavy heart and whispered into the quiet forest, "The past is meant to be a teacher, not a jailer. We must learn to leave the stones behind, or we will never touch the sky again."